welcome back. Final Fantasy 16 here on the Daring Player Squad channel. 5 people who play video games. I am Rashi, and we are getting right back into it. I have much to do and little time to do so. We've got a bunch of side quests to run, as well as a few other issues. Hold on, sorry, my computer's like, you should update right freaking now, and I'm like, you most certainly should not. For some reason, it is blocking everything. There we go. Okie dokie. All right. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up this Karen quest, which is essentially kind of like smoothing over why this guy decided to spread lies about her, and then why she decided to cut his eye out. Context is important.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Oh, what have you done?
Oh, Goots.
Someone had to.
Oh, so Goots was being set up to basically be
It'd be worse off if
a
you on.
hostage to get Karen out into the open so this guy could extract his revenge upon her.
You stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Oh, Goots.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Yeah, so the reason why she has this eye was that while she was a traitor, this guy basically double-crossed her and cut out one of her eyes. Or at least damaged it. Oh, here's an item. Continental Sensor. According to Karen, a sensor pack and packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protecting a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read congratulations. Displayed in Clive's chamber. Perfect. Yeah, and so the guy basically wanted to extract vengeance upon her because what she did in retaliation was essentially destroy his reputation. She basically drove him under, and so he thought she was basically a jerk for it, and then tried to abduct Goots to lure her out. And so we found out. We kicked his ass. Karen came up and was just like, "Hey, buddy, like remember eye for an eye?" And then carved out his eye.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. That he's like, you're spreading lies about my grandma, but like that she would sell like weapons and stuff. It's like I used to. Then this happened. I didn't want to do it anymore.
Did you see that?
Moreover, so he's not entirely wrong, right? But like I put that behind me, so please don't hold it against me. Essentially. And then yeah, so what ends up happening is he takes her eye and she tells Goots to behave himself, and she's like, "No, Nan, I'll kill anybody who speaks shit about you." And yeah, where's the sense? Yeah. Nice. A censor. All right. Who's next? I think we have to. I think the Alliant rewards are still here, but let's go ahead and just.
What did I miss after you did all three legs?
Oh, I picked a bunch of side quests. So there's an issue with Rutford where he has to deal with something. He has to deal with some state of affairs. So Lord Byron has friends who he has employed to keep the peace, essentially bring structure back to the states so that it doesn't collapse into total anarchy. But they've gone missing, so now we need to find them. As for not to be outdone, we need to find items to make that special food that the lovely lady has requested from us, because this has to also do with, in part, the liver stew that we made last time, or whatever. Yeah, so now we have to fight a dragon.
Tail.
Yeah, now we have to fight dragons for liver tail and and I think a certain set of flowers, but they should be in the same area. Tomes has basically said usually people will cook food with whatever the animal eats, and so both the wyvern that we're looking for and like the flowers or something that they eat are in the same area. So we need to kill blueback wyvern and gain Saint's Bonnet, which is over here. We also have a couple of side hunts, I think, left over.
The meadows then.
So like you went to. I remember taking on the Akashic in Martha's Rest. Taking care of bandits or.
Ogati said I should be able to find what I'm looking for
Alanil.
nearby. Bright blue dragons and
I-
bright yellow flowers.
By Northgate.
Why then?
Yeah.
What happened at Northgate? Isabel.
With who?
Isabel?
You mean the dame?
Yeah, sorry, the name. Isn't her name, proper name Isabel?
I think so. Basically, the Sambrek garrison is quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Is, they are in a state of disarray because their first contact with the enemy or echoes or whatever they're called ended up causing half of the people to die.
Yeah, okay.
Like the commander's head literally came straight off or something.
Okay.
And then so what ends up happening is we eventually encourage them to fight, and the dame encourages, I can't remember which gentleman, Philippe, to become the new captain, and he takes on reorganizing the garrison to protect the area. That's after we've cleared out the initial wave of the monsters. So that was the finale on that aspect.
Oh, hey, Joshua's up.
Yep, Joshua is now part of our group.
Where did that happen?
Right, just basically while we were doing the mission.
You have a teary-eyed reunion?
A what?
A teary-eyed reunion.
A little. Basically, he was just like, I'm coming with you, you can't fucking stop me. We were supposed to go to Tudor to meet up with his companion. And he's just like, I'm going with you not because... I'm going with you because I have to go there. I have to meet up with her. So,
No, I just need to
deal with it.
herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Now he gets to see his brother
In
run all
action.
these fetch quests.
You do this on the regulars? Like, yeah. Not terrible. Look at us running in the fields like some kind of anime opening. Oops. Saint's Bonnet.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Just give me 1 second here. I think there's a hunt nearby. I want to see if I can capture.
Wow! Yeah, bet.
South Mornbroom in Sambrek. Meow. So mad. Have you seen our little boy? He's so mad. Am I missing anything else? No. Breaker of Worlds. I have to fight the pack, I believe. And the man in black is after Cloak and Dagger.
Wow!
The Dread Comet. Where is she then? He's in Cairnovent. Alright, Cairnovent. Not here, here we go. He's in this section here. I'm gonna see if I can fight this guy. I don't know if I can, because the dragon is very difficult. But with Joshua in the party, it made things a little bit easier.
Come on.
Ah! Bow, 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 bow. Go this way then. Go and straight left here. There we go. Alright, so there's gonna be a monster that we probably won't be able to beat, but I kind of want to give it a try. Excuse me, scooch over here. I'm gonna scooch. Come on, broom. I can scoot over up this hill and grab what's up here. Give me. Push it in. 2 whole gill. Damn, boy.
You could almost buy a whole round of drinks for the hollow with that.
Oh, what's this? Okay. Can I help you? The Ring of the Marksman.
Oh, is that a chest?
It's like a random item, yeah, random chest. Let's say here, it's the item by a Ring of Marksman. Increases the will damage of magic by 10. Oh, it's just magic increase. Perfect. I guess. Not really a magic user per se. Anyway, here we come. Gonna fight this giant ass dragon in this lovely little marsh. Ready for this choice? Are you prepared?
What is coming out of this? Is this jelly?
No.
Is this Welch's god of thunder,
No.
jam and jellies?
No, he's a Dargon. Svarog. Schmog.
Schmo.
Schvorog. Alright, let's dance.
Found her. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
I will trifle as I please, sir. Oh my god!
Oh boy.
That was terrifying. Red Dawn. Oh my god. One hit KO. Woo. Okay, that's not gonna happen today. Sorry folks, that is not happening today. I am not. I'll come back to this near the tail end of the fight. How about that?
Now you know.
Yeah, now we know, and knowing is half the battle. That's a hard pass. Let's see here. There's a quest over here in the Crossjit Echoes. But let's go to Dalmel Island first to find our friends, find our little acquaintances that we need to be finding, you know, for the good of the realm and all. Where is they? They are directly south from here.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy.
Mummy, are the bad men coming back? No, sweetheart, we've got them and hung them up in the square. They won't be coming back. All right, go ahead and mount my lovely steed, who appears out of nowhere.
Fly!
Ah, fly! Uh-oh. Hello, friends. May we talk over tea and crumpets? Nope.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Ah, so these guys are good old rebels. Well, I would say rebels, actually. What's a good... What happens to people who decide to... AWOL? No. Outlaws? I mean, they're not kind of like outlaws, I guess. I won't say deserters, right? Mutineers, there we go.
There you go.
I mean, is it mutiny? Is mutiny just exclusively on a ship? I don't remember. Can I garrison mutiny? Yeah, I can garrison mutiny.
Expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Yeah, so the Namekian Republic has
Not at all.
moved back to the main city, the capital city.
And this second is
And so everything else is pretty much lawless. Lawless brigandry.
for Oriflamme. I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
And now we can go back to Northreach. Search for Rutherford's colleague in Northreach, yeah. Hold on, let's see what's in here. Oh, he's not too far at all. Perfect.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital.
Oh, what's this back here?
This man could be anywhere.
Is it a box? It is a box. Boop. Boink. Some black blood. Alright, so the gentleman should be over here. Somewhere around here. Is he by the water? No. Oh, there he is.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
Ah, you brave, foolish man.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
Well, I guess we'll just have to clean up this mess, shall we?
Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
You know, they say founder, but I don't know whom specifically they refer to. Because we know Grieger is like the god, the main god.
Exist, could they?
And Guilford, I think his name is Guilford or Gilbrand, is like the god of money because he's literally the founder of the National Bank. Oh, you know that's not. You know you shouldn't do that. Pointing is rude. Excuse me. The thunder. Here comes the boom, ready or not. Boom, here comes the. Let's try. I'm hurt, Torgal. There we go, just a light spanking with the sword should take care of him. There we go, done and done.
Asking Torgal for a little ibuprofen and accidentally using up one of the big boy potions.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Doubt that's all of them. Should be a few more on the road, eh?
To be all of them.
Oh, huh.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
Yeah, I've gone through worse.
Just brave. And I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison
as long as he knows how to love.
So close to that.
I know he will survive.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course.
Head trauma does not help.
But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
I can imagine that Stolas said, "Dear Rutherford, I went to help some peasants and got smacked in the head with a sword. It sucked. Anyway, I bet Clive, he's pretty cool.
If it isn't already.
Anyway, TTYL." Like this isn't a text message you can speak.
Still in one piece.
Anyway, G2G. Okay, I can go to. There's another mission actually not too far from here in Tabur. Let's see here. It's all the way down there called Bad Blood. I am just gonna wrap up these quests first, actually. Let me do that first. Martha's Rest with Rutherford. Then food for the folks in the hideaway. Hopefully we haven't made some evil concoction that will murder everybody. Be a real awkward way to end the game. I made food that killed everybody. The end. And so ends the epic tale of Clive Rosfeld, destroying his entire efforts with one shitty meal.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together.
As it is mine.
So yeah, he's setting up operatives essentially to start logistically, basically helping the people out so they don't fall into absolute disarray. Ooh, flare breath. Which is smart because it's not good for anybody when people decide to, you know, turn on each other and kill each other. It's not good for business. So yeah, he's trying his best to maintain the peace because everyone else has just been like, oh no, we have no more crystals. All of our like kings and all of our muscles gone. What do we do? We've never operated without having to, you know, forcefully put down anything. Awkward. And, all right, Molly, what can you make? What can you make from this lovely menagerie of ingredients?
And he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Saint's bonnet, raptor liver.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And a herb known as Saint's bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
If it was actual worms, I wouldn't have gotten as whipped as badly, but you know. Thank God it was only an apex predator and not, I don't know, a useless bug.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
Oh God, Ivan.
Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
Oh, he's the guy who's just like, I love this shit.
So, is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
I mean,
Ivan died later that night.
Would be great.
Ivan ate the food. He never recovered. Well, herblet.
So, not fit for consumption then.
It just gives you the consumption, you know what I mean?
Witchery is this. The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this.
Yeah, I kind of expected that out of this guy.
It is a tour de force. A force of nature.
So how the hell did this bear get so good with, like, food?
Sensation. A graceful beast emerging from...
I mean, that could have been his role of, like,
castle chef.
Tasting food before it gets to the mouth of someone important.
You might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna throw a bunch of people at killing a bunch of apex predators strictly for food. Might be a hard pass on that one.
That is a very diplomatic way of saying no.
I'll think about it. Okie dokie. With that, we can grab some stuff from the counter as well as...
New letters.
Do I now? Oh, so I do. Ho ho wee wee.
See the pair that got hauled into tire?
Kick the door open. Y'all. On our own terms, from Karen. Yeah, I regret that both of you and that lump had to get all tangled up in this wicked weave of my sordid past. But thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put rest to matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, might I add, I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. No, one don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done, Karen. Oh, did Karen praise us? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Karen praise is the highest praise. Or maybe it's just so rare.
Don't think I'll make the potions any cheaper.
Yeah, like you're doing a great job, and I love and respect you, and I think you're the best thing in the world. You're not getting a discount. Like, damn it. You only get kind words. And I'm gonna charge you for it. No, damn. Let's show you here, Vivian.
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn?
Situation map. We have to go to Tabor.
Of course. Very good.
Just want to set that to rest real quick. Talk to Desiree to see what we can get.
I wasn't expecting you back, so.
Let's show you here. A no found purpose. Oh, sorry. Since I can remember, I have served none but myself. Turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and heavy purse. But what has that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me, a lonely porter.
All yours.
Ooh, an amber.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive.
What Alliance reports do we have left over? This one, right? Mad Blood. Yeah, let's go ahead and travel to there. Hopefully we can travel there directly from this point. So this is the other side quest that I hadn't had a chance. This is where I left off with Joshua saying, he's like, I have to go to Tudor to pick up my my travel companion. So don't think this is all about you.
Yote?
Yes, Yote. Is that dog? Dog. Wild tabernacle. Wild tabernacles. There we go. Nailed it. Grab some goodies. And just down this way, we should bump into one of our side quests.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Look at these echoes. Damn it, come here, you. Oh, stupid ass laser beam. See, we're just trouncing around this murder bridge. No big deal. Get the fire on. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Come on. Fire. One down. Are we missing anybody? Oh.
Gone? Oh.
I don't know why the bombs are down there, but I'm just gonna
ignore that.
Yeah, I guess I'll ignore it. Let's walk away. Just gonna walk away from that fight. Eventually, it'll be like, no, don't worry about it. That's an awkward bug.
Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Hey.
Stupid sexy Clive. So is she your girlfriend? Mwah. Ooh, a guardian. Hello.
What was it? Ben Starr reading thirsty tweets. It's like, how even the villain backhanded insults will acknowledge Clive as sexy. Like, they'd be like, get the one, what was it? Get the good-looking one with the fat tits and bedroom eyes, and I know they'll be talking about Clive and not Jill. Yeah. Everyone just acknowledges.
Everyone accepts the fact that Clive is the hot piece of ass everyone's been looking for. Finish him. Fire! Gonna make sure everything is working. Can you double check to make sure my stream is working well?
I mean, it was when you started.
Alright, cool, because I did some adjustments, and these guys are annoying as hell. I want to go down there and murder them. Should I? Yeah. I can't even go down? Oh, God. That's annoying as fuck.
So they're entirely there just to annoy you.
Yeah. Or it might be just a bug. A bug in the system.
Unless you were to stand at the top and just pepper them with fireballs.
It's annoying as fuck. It's alright, I'll just make my way over there, and eventually I'm assuming I'll go down that way, eventually.
Out of our way.
Lightning bolts.
It's over.
Did it all by myself. Oh no, they were feasting on this chocobo. Poor chobo. Right.
Don't let Ambrosia see.
It's okay. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Ooh, hello. You must be the person we need to help. Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir. Oops, no.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps?
Free Cities?
No need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I do with a bit of inspiration.
I understand they're trying to like world build by giving people unique vernacular, but why do they say a moment is a mo? Because it just feels like unnecessary.
So,
be a very European thing.
Try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess.
This guy's just like, everywhere I go, shit sucks. I get it, I'm sorry.
Me too, bro, me too.
I feel you. I understand your oh my god, you are not in a good position, my friend. Don't mind me as I step all over it.
Oh.
My guts, my guts.
Yeah, no shit.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us.
That just so happens is where we are going.
It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters.
I'll go.
Thank you.
I don't want to grunt the rest of this conversation. Just like skip.
Tabor.
Rest well, son.
Good job, buddy. Rest in pieces, my friend. He's one of the good ones, man. Even though he praises Kupka. He's a jerk. I'll let it slide.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Let's go on and clear this base up, shall we?
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I got it.
No, and the Akashic steeds as well. Let's purge it with fire. Up, down.
I mean, that's when you know the ether floods are
pretty bad.
Real bad. If like chocobos who are supposed to be more immune, more resistant than most,
are succumbing, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, boy.
Just palm to ground explosion. Fangs and Ash, easy peasy.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
It does not. Surprise? Maybe a bear? Don't worry, I'm just grabbing some items. Easy peasy. Boop. Shards and goblin coin. There he is. Oh, he's in an area that is not drowning in aether.
I am. I heard the fighting.
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and
another survivor.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you.
Ooh, item. What is it? Bad blood. And now we got bad blood. Hey. Oh, he gave me some meteorite. I guess that's cool.
Seem familiar.
You must have me confused with someone else.
You seem familiar. Did you murder a bunch of my friends not too long ago?
That scar.
Wait, you wanna fight about it?
I mean, a lot of.
You're Sid.
I mean, a lot of people.
In Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna kill you in cold blood.
Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
Yeah, come back when you're not so half dead.
I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
I said so. Like, go home, get healed, and then if you're still sour, you can find me.
Not actually a very hard man to find.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you go where the chaos is, and you'll probably find me. Oh, my brain is just like the altruistic part of me is just like, let the man live. It's cold-blooded murder just to slay this man. But the other part of me is like, why leave a loose thread? Yeah, why leave a loose thread open to have another possible arch nemesis just drop by at the worst possible moment?
Combined, you underestimate me, Sid.
I'm here to get revenge.
Kill!
A neck. So, so I know as far along as we are in the story, where's Sid? Sid is having a siesta. He is taking a long break. And we are now have taken
Have you been to Tabor before?
His name, Sid, to continue his work.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Looks like we've entered a new little town called Tabor.
When Joshua?
To meet up with Joshua's friend Yote.
Just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Was this like a if shit goes south?
Take a look.
we
Yeah,
here?
exactly why he decided to come with us. Ooh, a silken sash. Have I gotten all these before? I feel like I have. I have that. I have that. Ooh, that's new. I'm gonna buy that.
Of course.
Of course. And that should be it. What else are we missing here? Is there anything in the area that we need to be worried about? Doesn't look like it. All right, into the Tabor Inn.
Your girl isn't gonna come and like jump me, is she?
Maybe. There she is. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Take it easy. A little jumpy, aren't we, Clive?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Alright, she's a...
Knight of the
Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations.
There's the...
Be it from the shadows.
The Rosarian Secret Service, essentially.
Exception. They have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
So that's the Waludian,
The Black Galleon.
Yeah. The flagship.
The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Sure.
Upon learning of Walud's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waluda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
AKA Icon of Odin. Or the dominant, Odin's dominant. Grumble, grumble, grumble. The Agora, Free Cities of Canberra.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame. Blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
So Canva is...
Teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
It's also the economic center of all of
We were not aware
Balthasar.
now subsisted on charity.
Quite. How dare you?
Oh, cool, murder. Of course, it'd be Barnabas.
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
Oh, so he's just being like, oh yeah, this is a good thing. You're here to be cool. You're cool.
Right? Right?
No, that is not the answer.
From the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha!
Yeah, he's not an idiot.
So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
He's got the smart idea. So...
Enough.
The Akashic have bottled them into Canver, and Waludians have just dropped off inside the city to effectively murderify pretty much everybody. Oh damn, he did it in one stroke. Fuck, dude. Bruh.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
Ooh, look at all that blood.
The girl is
gotta earn that mature rating, folks.
City, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
What?
Looking for med.
Consciousness to which Muthos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
So this is one of the
See that he is made welcome.
One of these consciousness, one of these things that Ultima wants to destroy. He wants to destroy all of Clive's connections to make him more vulnerable.
Mid.
Yeah, they're fighting, so they're looking for mid, yeah.
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
But I think at the end of this mission, we might be able to see the completed Enterprise. That's going to be exciting.
Ooh.
How long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed?
The entire time.
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
This is a completed tapestry? Because every time we've seen the tapestry, it's always been kind of like, or the mosaic, it's always been like partially destroyed, so it's really kind of hard to make out what the hell's going on.
We never see the top of it.
Yeah. Is there a completed rendering here? Oh, god damn it! You only see the top of it.
By the flames.
Yeah, it's Phoenix and
Drake's
Ifrit,
not
right?
here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, Others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag.
Oh, interesting.
Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty.
It's a point-to-point, Stolas.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
You have smoochies? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so he beamed his thoughts directly into her.
Yeah.
Usually you have a solace to kind of be like a medium, but I don't know if that's actually completely necessary.
my lord.
Well, I mean, that's over distance.
Yeah,
Right?
so you need a medium to carry it over the distance,
Yeah.
right?
But
But you've never seen someone do an actual like mind-to-mind transfer.
Mind
You
meld.
did see that with Dion, but that's because you could assume when he was absorbing the blessing, he also acquired some of the memory. But I don't know. I don't know the deal with delivering messages through Stolases if it's necessary to have that bird in the crystal.
Let's find our friends.
So yeah, it's Ultima, not Ifrit, and I mean it kind of looks
could
like
be.
it. It could be, but I'm not too sure.
Because he's like, it's ancient. I don't even know.
Yeah, it looks like it's.
This is what I am assuming.
Yeah, it looks like Ultima at the top, but who knows? Anyway, ooh, side mission.
She cares for you very deeply.
And I her.
Ooh.
To let her go.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
Let her go.
Is that blade for hire?
Figuratively,
Well,
I'm just get to this.
caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade. That an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Karaf. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts.
Do you want to...
Eventually, yeah. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. Bring me that beast's skin.
Skin it for me.
Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is of leave Tabor through the east gate.
Do it.
I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
Skin trade.
I see you have a big sword.
Thick, girthy sword.
I believe you. I have faith that you are able to wield it.
It seems well polished. Perhaps you will service me with it. All right, so I can help with you.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students...
Yeah.
A specialist in ancient cultures. I hate Abe. No obstacle could have kept me from my studies. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead?
There.
These hips ain't what they used to be. Ain't what they used to be.
Inscriptions for me. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stone. 3 of them, to be precise. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can.
Go read shit for me and then come back and tell me, because my hips hurt.
And I sure hope that you can read.
You better be able to read, also help me. Okay, where was it?
Young whippersnappers these days don't even know how to read them. Read words.
They've got the self-talking stones now. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reaping her promised blessing and giving praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Farmers settling in Tabor. Here's a box that I can take.
Hard to find. Nice turned.
It has indeed.
Thank you for the deal, Ed, mister.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains lay your roots in stone, with pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks home.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Well, shall we look over here?
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
Yes. I hear Master Cyril drew upon it.
Master Cyril.
Not a scratch on them.
And then I think the last one should be up here somewhere.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the box.
Here it is.
Alright, to be fair, those are a lot of stairs for an old man.
Well, then maybe he should get a fucking apprentice. Let's see here. Guardians of the crystals, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till ends of the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
All right, old man, let me tell you a story.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? Oh.
It said, the great good Moogle Guardians. Do we just want to create this shit up? No, it's Guardians of the Crystal, right? Joyce, do you remember?
I think it was of the crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal.
Yes.
The first stones of Tabor.
Sacred holy thy node until it ends the mother's labor.
Sure, though.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges?
Riders of snowy slopes, no, wanderer of golden plains, yeah.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening.
And the last one is, Children of Hunters, I think. Yeah, for the farmers.
Children of the Hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding people. 3 engravings, 1 for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far.
Why isn't it better known by scholars? Too many stairs.
It's a very easy way to discourage scholars. Ah, stairs.
By the time you're old enough to understand and appreciate these words, you are old.
Yeah. I got a goblin coin out of the whole thing. Thanks, I guess.
I mean, how many gil does that net you? 1,000?
500.
On the mysteries of Tabor's founding.
All right. So if we go down this way and hang this way, we should be able to go into the fields.
But I have made the journey.
Shut up, old man. I'm done with you.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Ain't what they used to be. Ain't what they used to be. Ain't what they used to be. Where am I going? South. Yep. And then turn right. Or not. Ooh. Hooded man. Parlez-vous anglais? Or is it another Undying?
How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
I like the side look between those two.
Yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix.
You know,
feeling kind of culty right now. Just gonna get some real cult vibes, but okay.
Agreed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours.
Our associates. It's getting moving a little fast.
Sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Pax badge.
Hey, Phoenix Down Pax badge. Whoop, whoop.
As you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
You know,
Grace.
For traveling around all of...
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
I don't know how I feel about merging our assets together. It's kind of soon, you know.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Oh, shut up!
He's a little creepy. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, creepy.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field.
Thank you.
But yeah, like, for all of our travels all across, Ash is the Waloed continent. What are we again?
Storm.
Storm. For all across Storm, everyone's saying, especially in Rosaria, that, you know, your father's seat is rightfully yours.
Yeah, because no one actually...
Because no one believes Joshua is alive.
Yeah, it's because they all assumed he's dead. They all assumed you were dead too, so honestly, like, you can't really blame them.
Yeah, it's like, to hear Cyril say, Joshua, rightful Archduke of Rosaria. I'm like, right.
Better him than me. Honestly, a load off Clive's mind, because everyone's like, you should be, well, you know, the new king, and he's like, I really don't want to be. I really prefer not to.
Like, I was literally never meant to be.
Yeah, I was never meant to be. I don't want to be. My father didn't even... I don't think my father even wanted to be a duchy. He very much felt that the people should govern themselves in a way that made sense, right? But here we are. You know, life's a bitch. Then you die. Ooh, these dudes. Foot pads. Fire. Up and down. Put them all in a corner and then smashed them up real good. And And over this way will be the beast that they want me to fight. If I remember correctly, somewhere around here, I think there's supposed to be a pack of wolves that I gotta fight too, but we'll come to that later. Excuse me, I'm just gonna scooch past here, thanks. Scooch past. Electric. Whoa,
Toggle kill.
Morph. Did it first time. Ooh, Financial Panthers. No.
Oh, you don't get to see what weapons Joshua and Jill are rocking, dude.
No, that's like the one thing a lot of people are complaining about this particular Final Fantasy is that it's not really a Final Fantasy because it doesn't include a lot of the RPG elements that a Final Fantasy ought to have, such as being able to affect armor, being, you know, and then certain, I guess, RPG elements.
I feel like the main thing that it's missing is that party element.
Yeah.
Like, you can't change their armor. You can't change their stats.
That's what I said. Yeah, you can't change their armor. You can't change their stats. You don't.
You don't control them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, saying you don't control them, you could say that for like vanilla version of 15.
Yeah, but this one has no.
But no buddy system.
Not even buddy system, but it has no plans on fleshing that out.
Yeah.
Because they don't even have a DLC plan, and as far as I know, at the end we don't even meet the eighth icon. So that's kind of awkward. But it's fine. Whatever. Let's just see what happens at the end of the game, and then I'll make my decision then. But yeah,
Story-wise, though, I am.
The story's great. The story's great. The problem is just there's no RPG elements. There's not enough RPG elements here to kind of like really make it feel like a Final Fantasy game, right?
But I mean, what's a Final Fantasy? It's got crystals. It's got chocobos. It's got moogles. It's got summons.
It's got all that gravitas, sure.
It's got fighting god.
I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, I expected a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more RPG elements, and it's just not. It's just DMC, right? Which is more hack slash than it is RPG. But yeah, other than that, I like it. It's fun. Just not quite the Final Fantasy game I was hoping for. And up, and down, and fire!
I mean, what kind of role-playing elements are you looking for?
Yeah, it's like the customizability of your character. Although, to be fair, I've seen a lot of people. Ooh, here we go. A lot of people make really interesting builds with their icons. So you can, in fact, diversify your fighting style quite well if you know how to do it. So I think there's like a magic knight or something that it is, and it relies on like Ramu and a lot of ranged magic attacks or a lot of ranged icon attacks, which is cool. But yeah, still a little bit missing some of those really kind of like deep aspects. Like Final Fantasy VIII, let's see, Final Fantasy IX has kind of like those magic systems and those abilities. Final Fantasy VIII has the junction system. Final Fantasy VII has the materia system, which is very complex, right?
Well, this one has the icon system.
Yeah, well, the icon system has 7 icons, 2, maybe 3 apiece.
Everything.
And that only affects attacks and kind of affects your ability,
not misplaced,
but not your stats overall.
You must
like honestly, I look at the stat system when I level up in XP, and I'm like, why do I care about vitality and all this other junk? I can't affect it. Right? All it is just saying you are now a little less shitty at taking hits, right?
Yeah.
The merchant kings of Zemeckis.
What's the point of giving me all those stats if I can barely affect them in any way?
Like, I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to...
He's asking me to kill more things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no thank you. Just give me my shit.
You know who I am. I am Sid the Outlaw. I do not have time.
I am Lord Marquise of Rosaria. And my brother, my brother, you know, whatever. But give me 100 blood hides. What the fuck? I mean, it makes sense. Let's see here. All right, straight south. Let's go. But yeah, overall, good game. Not a great Final Fantasy, but a good Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? I also dislike the fact when people are just like, it's either garbage or or goat. Like it's just like, it's like there can be middle ground. You can have a so-so. You can have a so-so. Whatever it's called, a so-so game.
Yeah. You know,
And still
after
enjoy it,
all
yeah.
this, I am much more willing to give 13 another true chance.
Is that the one with
Lightning?
Lightning, yeah.
Because I remember people doing the same thing. It was like, it's a shit game, or it's not a real Final Fantasy. But then,
It's not a real Final Fantasy unless it comes from the Final Fantasy. It comes from the, what's it called? The
Final Fantasy region of France.
Yeah.
Japan.
Then it's just sparkling fantasy water.
Yes, you are not my fiance unless you come from the Fiance region of France.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are just a sparkling boyfriend. A prosecco, if you will.
A prosecco. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's middle ground, and this is a middling Final Fantasy game, but a really good RPG / hack 'em slash. I enjoy it. I'm still enjoying it.
I can definitely see how people find that the battle system gets a little rote, a little boring.
Yeah, I mean, I think the guy who made this is the DMC guy, isn't he?
Yeah. But I wonder if that's also partially like the default controllers? Because what was it? Like a lot of people with like DMC experience find Type B controller layout to be much more versatile, much easier to use.
Yeah.
To be able to get more out of your
combos and stuff,
combos.
sure. Yeah, I get that.
Right?
It's just,
So, like,
yeah, again, it just goes to show it's more of a DMC situation, right? But they came out with A and B types, ABC types.
ABCD.
ABCD already. So they kind of knew that people who played DMC would be kind of like, would kind of get involved in this game and be like, okay, we prefer this one. And that's fine. Again, I'm not saying this is a terrible combination. Just saying, definitely not a Final Fantasy game. But then again, people were also really kind of upset with the real-time system with Final Fantasy VII, or the ATB system with Final Fantasy VII Remake, and the one with what is it with Vaughn?
12.
Yeah. So people just don't like change, and they just immediately will bolt trash a game like if it's not to the specific design and expectations. But I like a little wiggle. I like a little innovation. Okay.
The free men are still holding.
Yeah, I'm like much more willing to give 13 another chance again.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse.
Because
The dogs will agree to
got the same
trouble.
criticism.
We should hurry.
Well, free cities are looking aight.
Like the longer I play this, I watch you play this game, the more I want to like put braids into Clive's hair.
Did we miss anything in Bachland? Oh, we are. There's a couple of quests that are outstanding. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now.
I think they just came out.
I think so too, yeah. There's also some combat I gotta do back in Bold as well. Where is starting my jig share? There we go.
I mean, like they said at the Hideaway, when it rains, it pours. Everything starts happening all at once now.
Well, it's because the primogenesis is happening. The freaking sky has darkened and caused everybody to go a little bit crazy.
The sky is falling.
Yeah, essentially, everyone's just Chicken Little all the way through. Alright, I'm gonna skip through some of these side quests really quick because
Clive, it just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talent.
Carry on. What's up?
What would those be?
Why, your fearlessness.
Listening?
Yes.
As
Your thick, girthy blade. I'm listening.
When these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. None remain free for long, of course. But the army too is in disarray.
And you've been looking to buy?
Precisely.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled, and we believe we have found one. The place was abandoned a long time ago.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere.
Ah, I see.
How could I refuse?
A forceful eviction of the nearby fauna. I gotcha.
If you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests as...
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread.
All right.
I'm sure you won't.
All right. Trading places, get it?
TLC.
It's a TV reference. Let's see here. It said by here. By Leighton's Cleft. Do a quick little portal over this way.
A little fast travel.
A little shim sham, a little shimmy rooney.
Reconfiguration of my molecule.
A little zip zap. A little discombobulation. Oh, this is the place, right? This is the place where we thought was closed from before, right? We walked by it and it was like, oh, there's a whole village down there. Weird.
You're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help.
You bet your ass, it. Oh, weren't we supposed to be nice to these guys?
Yeah, if they stop mugging. I mean, we could still whoop their ass, just not kill them.
We are only allowed to whoop the ass outside of a certain area. Surprise, motherfuckers!
We'll be again.
Time for fire! Synchronize your
All yours,
Ah, birds! Hold on. Give me a you. Can I lock on? Nope, that's not it. I just need to lock on somebody, please. No! Fuck it, whatever. God, these things are so annoying.
I've heard Torgal.
punchy punchy.
Fool!
Nailed it first time. Ooh, XP, very close to a level up. All right. Flanks, fangs and fangs, flangs and flangs. No,
The last of them.
fangs and hide.
Let's head back to Boklad.
Blood. All right, let's just do a little quick look around here. Just want to make sure we got all the items we can.
But first, I'm gonna pillage the place.
Gotta make sure it's clean. To be fair, this is a really nice looking village. What did he say that was abandoned?
Huh?
Why did they say it was abandoned before?
I don't know, you skipped over everything.
Whatever. Why would you leave such a nice place? And then you walk in. Ah, I see. It is filled with wolves. That would be a good reason not to be here. All right. Looky Lou. I feel like there should be plenty of items in here that we are not. Should be getting. Because last time we went to another place, it came out with an ancient sword that was like just as good, almost just as good as Excalibur, and I'm like, man, if I didn't come here, I wouldn't have seen it. Leftover goody goods. Does not look like it at all. Items over here. Thank you. Thank you. Desert rosés. It's broken down. What about up here? Seems like there's some nice little places around here. Broken down well. Oh, I see it's a proper well. It doesn't have a crystal.
Hmm.
I mean, technically you have the river as well, but... Yeah. Alright, what's in here? A goblin, a coin. That's all right. Where am I going again? Here we go. Going to Boklad. Every time I hear Boklad, I think of Mocklin, which is from... what's it called? It comes from... What's that sci-fi...
Something the matter?
Star Trek knockoff.
Quiet.
Orville. There you go.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall.
What are the terms? He's driving a hard bargain, isn't he?
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him.
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you?
Awkward.
She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right.
All right. Every time I hear, all right. Just remember that comment from the voice actor. It's like, yeah, it's a little one-liners, you know, like, I should go. All right. Portage's fees. Oh, wow. Talents? Consultation is 100 talents. Transportation and domestic is 500 talents. Transportation to external is 1,000 talents. All money up front. Additional fees for unstable loads. So...
That's how much Eloise charges.
That's their porterage fees. Uncle Byron came in and he donated 500 talents to us. That's the size of a house. Like it was the cost of a house that was inside a Sembrick or something. So that's a lot for an upfront.
Eloise, I just got back.
Upfront payment.
Well, I mean, she's taking significant risk.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf. I suppose it's to be expected, but we shall emerge victorious.
Well, if you need any help.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Actually, we haven't been to Lostwing in a while. Like, they were gearing up for a huge fight with, that fucking, what's his face? that guy, what was it?
The not cabinet minister.
The Lord, the Chief Justice.
Mm.
I wonder if we're gonna check out what's happening on that side of things. Alright, is this part 2?
You wanted to talk? The man I was watching earlier, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has, and they're still expanding, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, but this was not the life my sister wanted, nor I won't let her give up on her dreams again for much. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers, and
you're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different, though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves.
So he wants to kind of like take the load off of Eloise from essentially being a freedom fighter, or a freedom fighter facilitator.
This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least.
And he wants to give Eloise her chance to just, do whatever she wants to do instead of being under the constant threat of, I don't know, maybe like being found out, being executed. I don't know. It's a lot. Okay, let's see here. What else am I missing? We are gone to Speak of the Devil, Lost Wing. So yeah, this is Lost Wing, Joyce. God, I hope they're okay.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse.
Oh, no, they haven't moved on yet.
Leave anything you don't need.
Speaking of moving on, I have a lot of gil in my pocket and some items I need to grab here before we do anything that may inadvertently block us from purchasing them. So, hello, sir.
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
I would like a lovely scroll from your Idealists of the Empire Orchestrion scroll, please.
Liking.
They have Wages of Warcraft. I already have one of those. But no other item I need. Thank you.
You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
All right, are we ready to move on the Chief Justice?
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, but is revenge really the answer?
Yes.
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, but there are those among us who cannot fight. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I will.
Thank you.
I'm not saying no to people who need me. That's the whole point of the hideaway.
Being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood.
Then the last of my preparations are complete, and may Griga guide us.
For Great Justice, Part 2.
Clive and Sid's dynamic really is just... Looks like we can't mansplain or manipulate our way out of this one. Shame.
Brother.
Manslaughter it is then.
And let's go speak to the bears and the Gotland Bales and see if we can entice them to move to the hideaway. Boom, boom. How far are we? Not too far, actually. They're in the Orbel Downs. Boom, boom, boom. Be a shame. Lostwing produces some amazing wine that really fills our coffers. As far as that's what I think that's what it does. I think they do share the money with us, or he uses the money to buy bears, not necessarily to support us.
Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
What's this? Preemptive strike?
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
Oh, he's lost.
Master Quentin.
He's last to the party, late to the party, my dude.
Fuck!
What?
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Ooh, is this a Cerberus?
They don't stand a chance against that thing. They're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right.
Every time we hear all right, just cut it off.
I love it. It's his catchphrase.
All right.
It's his catchword.
He calls it.
Promise us, Sid.
All right. Oh god, that's a long way to run. I'm just gonna portal my way over. Thank you. All right, I should go. it's the same with. Oh my god, what are you?
What?
There's a fucking curl hanging out in the middle of this place. All right, I'm gonna handle this curl first on. Oh, a Matagot. I don't know what that is, but okay.
Nice try.
Fire! Blade! Judgment bolts. Easy peasy. How far away? Just keep hanging down this way. We should make it. Dragonets. Oh, there's some more items kicking around here. Some bougie bugs. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fallen just activated for some reason.
All yours, Torgal.
Oops, that's not what I want. Looks like Jill just handled 2 on her own. I'm like, oh, that's cool, thanks. Thanks, Jill.
I can take 2.
2 what? You know.
In battle, right?
In battle, right? Smile. In battle, right? In battle? Alright, we found the mounts of Quentin. Just gonna scooch by here, just scooch. Excuse me, sorry, coming through. Excuse me, sorry, coming through. Excuse me, sorry, coming through. I wonder if I do like a little fun. There we go. That's how you go to move fast. You want to move fast?
Don't tell me we're too late.
Gotta make it. Oh my god, that's a lot of corpses. Oh no.
no! Oh no!
Quentin!
Quentin,
Oh no!
are you all right?
No. But I am alive.
You just don't scratch on him, damn.
Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
They're not even armored. I mean, come on, you had a lot of time. I was expecting some weaponry here. Not people with pitchforks. Ooh, hello, you're cute. What a cute little white...
This must be the guard dog.
A little white kitty cat.
I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
You have a head to cut off.
For nothing. They died.
You still have a mission.
Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
You know me, Jill. I'm built to pound pussy. Get it?
Go stab Justice Supreme.
It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Yeah. Rabid beast. Fire! Thunder! Thunder! Thunder strikes!
Well, that wasn't very hard.
Nope. I got the combo down. Ah, Curl Whisker. Oh, Whisker. Little jar of Curl Whiskers. What, he's just chilling in his fucking house? Is that what's happening?
Bet he is.
Just an elaborate ruse. Did you do it?
Is it over?
It is. He wept.
Oh, Jesus.
Begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You? You're alive?
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
I'm glad I bought that parchment before it was flooded. But who flooded it? Who flooded it? Oh, it's Aether flooded. Okay, I thought like literally water flooded. No. But we got everybody out of there in time, so hopefully it's alright.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
Uh-oh.
And look who's here.
Some brick soldiers?
Stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck.
Yeah, okay. There
are still people in there.
Blackguard soldiers, or Black Shield soldiers. No, oh no! Oh my God, he gonna die. Unless he's some sort of miraculous dominant I don't know about. I think he's done.
It's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
Stay!
This way? going down this way?
Wake and win! Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here!
Thunder! Yes, fuck you in particular. Easy peasy, nothing too crazy. Let's see here, some lovely items and some loot.
I need to get back to Quentin.
Oh god, where is he? Where's my dude? Over here, okay. Oh no, he did.
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Thunder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and I prayed, and you did.
Prayeds.
There's got to be a reason for that. Right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't.
All five.
Remain to guide.
All five and whatever's in the corner.
After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
fucking Vin Diesel walks out. Yeah, family.
You went with you. They felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
I mean, it was a blood grudge from everyone.
Yeah, everyone here was on the same page.
It is too.
They were absolutely willing to build into their lives.
Yeah, and I think they're just like, yeah, we all believe that by when we just live our lives after this, just killing the guy wasn't the end, right? It was like a goal.
And another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
He says while he's dripping in the blood of his enemies. But yeah, no, I think this is kind of like the whole, like, if you don't have any plans after like focusing so wholly on revenge, like what's the point? You're so hollow inside after.
After my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on...
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, in the end, it's not just so he formed Lost Wings solely to kill the man, but he ended up making a family, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them were just like, hey, like, didn't you consider like what we're gonna do afterwards? Like, we're all here for you. Why did you decide to just like, you know, think that that was just gonna be the end of it? Like, we're here. And then we got a new curiosity as well. I'm gonna switch up some of my charms, actually. I just realized Gouge has more attack power as part of its mastery, so I'm gonna switch out Wicked Wheel damage for what's Gouge? A Gouge improvement. Here it is, Breath of Wind. Actually, is it? Should be another one, isn't there? Breath of Wind. Here it is, Favor of Wind, 50% damage. Alright, and then with that, one of our last side quests, I believe, is in Martha's Rest. Martha's Rest, here we go. And then she will probably give us one last little thingamajigger to do, and a nice little curiosity for our efforts, and then that should be it on that end.
I could see how the placement of these particular side quests derails the momentum of the story, though.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attack? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay, but we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could, but where would I put 'em? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, but there's only so many we can shelter. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space, and that's what I was hoping you might help me with.
Okay, so we gotta go free up some turf to basically support all these refugees.
You're making this new home.
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool?
We take Eastpool, yeah.
It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. Nasty bastards they are too. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full, fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back, and I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too.
Of course.
What's the idea? I think we go in hard and fast, annihilate everybody, figure out the rest later. Like, yes, Wade. Yes.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
If Wade's plan isn't get in there, smash up some faces, I will be deeply unimpressed.
Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool.
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. And then there are the bearers. We need somewhere to settle them.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead.
All right.
We shall see.
All right.
And maybe...
I always laugh. That one line. All right. All right, if I just need to I'll just hop skip right over to Eastpool. Don't even bother taking the wrong road. The long road. Yeah. All right. Where are the footpads that require a firm spanking? Hello, hello. Pretty things. Be a shame if you were all suddenly to die. Fire! Bust a wolf. Unsavory settler, that's what they're called. I didn't even notice that. They're not called footpads, they're unsavory settlers. Oh no, Goop! Goopy McGoopersons!
What's that thing doing here?
2 scoops, it's got.
Those 2.
Oh my god! Alright, let's give him the chocolate. Lightning! Ignition! Alt-D. Bravo! 2 strikes. A thunder. Done. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. What do we get out of that? Something special? Survey says no. Just some junk.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo.
All myself, first time.
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Hope it was the last of its kind.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Easy peasy, folks. Everyone's got a nice place to stay. Hopefully a considerable less amount of goopy things.
Home. Without masters.
Might be wise to set up, I don't know, a palisade wall.
Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again.
Yeah, I forgot it's been 5 years.
Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
Of course.
Oscar, our page, or our squire.
To know that everyone arrived safely.
And her aunt, I believe, right?
Yes. You have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Let's go into Martha, finish up this quest. And then we'll bugger off to Canva. After a quick pit stop to the hideaway to make sure I don't have any items that I need fixins.
Ah, there you are. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own.
I suppose it will be.
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place. But that don't undo the good that happened there.
Did Wade say that?
Well, Something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
Mission complete. And what do we get for this lovely bit? Oh, weird. She didn't give us anything special for this.
Eastpool's been in ruins for years, so wonder any of it's still standing.
Awkward. I thought you'd be giving me a curiosity, but apparently I didn't do a good enough job. Whatever.
She's got more work for you.
This probably isn't quite the end of Martha's Rest's quest line per se. So I'll probably have to do one or two other things before that happens. So let's go ahead, jump on over to hide the hideaway. Hideaway, yes, and then double check to make sure we don't have anything to collect. We got a few things to collect actually. I think there might be a couple more hunts that I may have missed.
Did you see that? Tell me just.
All right, let's go ahead and talk to our Patreon.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Ooh, a gift. Enclosed, you will find an item of high and strange order, for one of which I require neither thanks nor recompense. Consider a reminder of where loyalties are best placed, the Chapman. Ooh, Talisman of Priming. What's this then? Talisman of Priming. I'm assuming it just makes me go into... what's it called? Increases lion heart tonic duration by 30 seconds. Oh, okay. It's just enhance your drug, enhance your high. Kupo, what's new on the board, my friend? Ooh, Nectar's Adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I flew all the way to the bottom of the Zemeckis Basin?
What did you find down there?
A deeper understanding, Kupo. From the outside, it seems so mysterious. Where does all the water go, Kupo? Why does it never fill up? What's behind the waterfalls? Those were the questions I flew in to find the answers, Kupo, but instead I found something about myself. I can't swim, Kupo! Oh, you... the Smoogle. Let's see here. Yes, 3 more quests. I have... Savarog, which I bumped into and promptly died. There's the pack in Tubor, and there's the man in black in... Where is he? He is in Taken by the Ether Flood. He is... Last in Hair 2, Hair 4, proved that much. Flicker's Breakers with this lame. Since he's in Lostwing. Okay, so there's a creature in Lostwing that I gotta fight. Other side thing that we need to look for is, let's see who Asta's involved, infatuated with next. Maybe she hasn't changed yet, but we'll see.
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another.
Oh my god.
Now, if only Lady Taya would let me into the infirmary to see him.
Oh, I thought you were there for Lady Taya, because I'm like, oh, girl.
I mean, I guess, like, expanding the arrangement, but no. The funny story is, like, if it's Joshua, because that was the trigger at the time, I would have been like, stay away from my brother. But if it's Dion, you are barking up the wrong tree. I'm assuming that's going to be the next one when we talk to her. She's like, okay, so maybe I misjudged that one. Let's see here. Check out the new songs here.
Hideaway's lost its appetite.
Alright, let's go buy a round for the boys.
Welcome back, Sid.
Oh, I can't buy a round for the hall for some reason.
Might be a mo.
You have enough for it? Because you bought music.
Oh, that is very true. I might not have enough for it. Glub, glub.
You bought music that was, like, very expensive.
That is very true.
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
I'm out of here before I drink too much. Let me go tell Dr. Blackthorn. It doesn't say there was any updates, but maybe there's some abilities that I can, or some equipment I can enhance. Survey says I cannot. There are some items I can enhance, but not the items I want. Alright.
Got it. Fine.
Fine, whatever. It's not like I need anything. Oh!
My Lord Marquis, I heard about Eastpool, that some of my fellow Guardians are to build a new home there.
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but...
Oscar, I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
But, my lord, my training is not yet complete.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
It's part of your training.
Yeah, just consider it part of your training. You gotta do some community work, alright? Alright, someone's here with a letter. Duty. My Lord Marquis, in your absence, I shall watch. In your absence, shall I watch over minute charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask for that you do the same for His Grace, Yote. And starting over, Clive. I cannot begin to thank you for all that you've done for Lostwing. In lieu of any awkward remerciments, I shall be sending several barrels of next season's vintage. I can only hope they finally turn you off that foamy swill you and yours so covet. All right, I appreciate it. Here we go. Some new items here. This is the Hangman's signing board. And I think that's about all. Yeah, that's all the new things that we've gotten. So I'm assuming as we reach the final stages, not stages, but like the final quest lines, we'll find some items and stuff. Yeah. I think that's all on this end. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look-loo at Lostwing. Is Lostwing up here somewhere? Right. I'm just doing a quick check here. I want to make sure I'm going to the right place. The Man in Black is in South Lostwing, actually right by the Cellar Passage. Okay, we'll take care of him first. Jump back to Tubor and beat the pack, and then move on with the main quest. And yeah, hopefully we'll reach the last leg of this quest line. I might pop a coward save just to make sure that we're not locked in, we're not railroaded to the final parts of the game. That kind of happens in 15 right after. What was it? What was the railroad scene? Literal railroading. Joyce?
Huh?
The railroading that happens in 15 is right after. Leviathan?
Leviathan.
Yeah. I don't remember the city name, do you? The Stall? No. The Stallis? No. It's been a long time.
Tenebrae is
the home city of.
You go after.
You don't. I don't think you ever go to Tenebrae.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you stop on the. Oh yeah, on the way.
Tenebrae, and you see it in shambles.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Paul. We're just doing some last few hunts here.
Run like the wind.
I think we might come to.
It was bad enough that you lost Luna.
Yeah, and then you have to go watch her home.
You lose her home.
Yeah.
And you lose Prompto on the way.
And then you somehow lose Prompto.
And you're like, God, can you stop?
I just need a minute. And then you lose what's his name? You lose his eyesight, right? You lose Ignis's eyes, and you're just having to deal with it. All right, I believe it should be. Oh, did I miss it? Did I miss the passage? No. Did I? I did. Oh God, he's right back there. Whoops, my bad. Excuse me. It's just gonna scooch by here. Big summer blowout. Is that what's it called? The I know Prime is due to end today. I think Prime Day. Steam Summer Sale still going. I think Coulson has gotten bang for buck. He got a lot of Steam gift cards. A redunculous amount. I think he posted it somewhere on the Discord. You can see his haul.
There you go.
Yeah, it's this way and to the left. If it's the cellar approach, I need to go down the passage inside of here, don't I? Excuse me. Oof. Oops. So creepy. All of Lost Wing is just like vacant. Altisha, there we go. Did I miss it? Down here somewhere? Here it is. Spooky! Spooky! Yep, this way. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. How spooky everything turns out to be when you get a layer of like light hazy blue. Alright, should be coming up somewhere. Hearing Torgal in the background, it's cute. Here, oh, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, ready or not. I hate these guys. Holy trumpeter.
Motherfucker.
Bring out your barren!
Bring out your dead!
Bring out my daughter! Purge them of their sin!
Why would you do that at Lost Wing when they're all gone? Bruh!
I'm on his pity.
Well, he mentioned before that a bunch of people, he hunts down those who get too close, so he might just be patrolling the area. Because they're still, not mining, but what's the word I'm looking for? They're still harvesting, right? So.
Yeah.
Hold still.
Oof. He bonked me. Ready? Here comes the boom! Here comes the boom! Ready or not? Boom! Here comes the... Hit him with that holy fire. Into ults. Into judgment bolts. Boom! Here comes the... Ready or not? Just bounce out of the way on that one. Oops. Oh my goodness, friend. Jesus Christ, give it a moment. Oh my god. Let's go. Excuse me. Oh my god. He's so dusty. Oh my god. Please don't.
Nice try.
Stop! Fucking running around with a goddamn Roman candle.
Nice try. Too slow.
Hit him with the lightning bolts. Hit with ignition. Slashy McSlashersons. There we go. Didn't even have to use Thunderbolt to Judgment Bolt to finish him off. The although I like to do it because of the flare factor. Some Scarletite Meteorite. Perfect. Items that I don't need. Done. Didn't even need to use any of my health potions because I'm that badass. All right, moving over to first try all on my own. Two-door. In Two-door, sorry, I keep saying Two-door. Tabor. In Tabor, south of here, there's a pack of wolves that need my attention. But before I do that, do I have any healing products that I require? Hello, merchant. I'd like to buy your wares. I only have 1,300 gil. Well, looks like I have everything I need. I don't really need anything more. I haven't even touched elixirs. So I'm gonna go ahead and pretend that I still don't need to. All right, heading directly south from here. Oh god, it's so hot. It's so hot in this room right now. Joyce. Joyce. She's not here anymore. So she's like, I don't need to see this anymore. I don't need this garbage. This mid-level Final Fantasy combat is garbage. I might as well pop a potion.
I needed that.
2 potions. I'm doing a pretty good job today. I deserve 2 potions. Alright, where's those pack of schmolves? Right here somewhere. Oh, I missed it. Took a left turn. Did I fight these wolves already? Nope. Yes. Nope. Nope. Boom. Here comes the boom. Ready or not. Wolves? There we go. There's the wolves. The wolves. The pack. They're only C rank. What's the harm they could do? What harm could they possibly do? Excuse me, come through, excuse me, come through, excuse me, come through. Damn, they're not even phased. Okay. Cool. No. Lock them up. Let's have done some lightning bolts. And then slash. And then down. Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts. Oops.
Too slow.
Get rid of that wolf first. Oops! Ah! Everywhere! Come on. Lay that down here. There we go. Here comes the boom, ready or not. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just a little ham-handing, no big deal. Turn the fan on, it's hot.
Lead with the pack, eh, boy?
Pop a hot potion in there, and then I believe we should be good to go. All right, let us pop this lovely coward save.
It is 9 p.m. You know where your children are?
I realize I have all these abilities that I haven't used. Okay, let's go ahead and give me judgment bolts. All the judgment bolts. Excessive judge bolting. I appreciate Giga Flare, but I don't think it's as good as Judgment Bolt because I think it eats up my it will eat up the stagger time, and I want to make sure that stagger combo is mint. But that also means at this point I can now return this icon to Titan and then insert Lightning Rod, and instead of Lightning Rod I can now do Judgment Bolts, So I have a nice little block while I'm performing Lightning Bolt, Judgment Bolt instead of Lock On. No offense, but Lock On is not great. I don't think it's really good. Doesn't really fit well into my build. Sorry. Here we go. Move it back up and head on over to the Free Cities of Canver. Hopefully where we meet Mid and maybe take a first look at the Enterprise.
Oh boy.
God, I hope that's not the Enterprise. Like, that's the Enterprise. No!
Sounds like thunder.
Thunder? That's inconspicuous.
You're late. We're starting to think you stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol. But everyone calls me Mid.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Hey?
Bro has fallen hard. Blanket, it's not doing so hot. I think Josh was a little head over heels. And then now Byron is just like, oh my god, both my nephews are alive, right?
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Don't you dare tell me my brother was alive after all this as well.
No, he's dead. He's healthy.
These Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people? Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Ned, is she fit to sail?
Ooh, is she?
The Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast.
We gotta get out of here.
Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
I'll make sure the ship doesn't blow us up.
I mean, that is purpose.
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
These damn whippersnippers can't even say my name right.
So,
gray hair.
You and Mid, huh?
I know, right? How's Yodi's gonna feel about that?
Safe.
Who's this little...
Be careful.
Patsy?
Both of you.
You too.
This girl clearly beneath your station, right?
Alright, Mom. Jesus.
Evanval. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick little break here, grab some water. I will be RBs. Yeah. Yes, you saw Joyce. She's yeah, just watching beside me because she wants to know what's going on.
Oh, you say that as the ad comes on.
Well, maybe he should be subscribed. It's okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on, shall we?
You can give it like 15 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, actually, yeah, give me a hot second here. Let me just look through my icons and attributes. My tributes, as the kids say. Actually, do have a little bit of juice left. Oh, I can't.
Be right back.
Yeah. BRBs. There we go. I can't. Everything here is just like, oh, it's like a lot of charge, and it's just kind of like there's a little bit of tick. Yeah, a little tick damage. Tick damage. Tick damage. Like nothing here like has like a consistent like pow except for Giga Flare. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna really incorporate that into my style. Aerial Blast seems pretty cool, but also Rook's Gambit. But I really do enjoy Deadly Embrace because the grapple also launches me in the air, and it's just so much better.
You know what I enjoy? The preview animations in Phoenix and Garuda are of Clive in his Imperial soldiering uniform.
That makes sense because these are like that's when you would obtain them, and it doesn't really give away like when you change your armor or something, right? All right, some pretty nice architecture in Canberra.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Yeah, Torgal, let's do it.
Come on, boy, let's sniff them out.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
What things? Oh, the city guard. Oh my god. They definitely did not stand a chance. Okay. So they're actually orcs, it seems.
They've been routed.
Fire! No, did I not get them? Oh, what a waste. God damn it. Oh god, really? Give me a minute here. This guy is the first one to go. Whoop. I'm really messing it up now.
I imagine you're gonna have to fight Odin's Lord Commander.
Yeah, probably first. Alright, now you and me 1v1.
Did we get his name?
We did.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
Are you sure we got his name?
We got his name. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you little bitch.
Too slow.
And with the Thunderbolts. Oh, fuck up. Accidentally cancel out of the second Thunderbolt. There we go. Sorry. So fucking annoying. Like, I would have gotten them all out of the way, but it was like, no, 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 you're not even in the fight yet. Like, what do you mean? I'm right there. It's like, no, 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 no. Right. Potions. What else am I missing here? Some more orcs and the Kashyyyks. Alright, let us... And be afraid of you all to burn in a fiery hellfire. Come here, you. Oh, that sounded scary. Really? Oh god, of course it's one of you guys. Come here, you. Yeah, I know. Protect this. You. Fuck you in particular. Come here, you. Let's go for a ride. I'm gonna take you for a ride. All yours, Torgal does like a flying like air suplex. You're like, I don't know how that dog did it, but he did it.
Hey man, Torgal is a special dog.
Torgal's like a weird doggo luchador. Everything seems to be solid here. I am charged-ish. Open these doors a la Aragorn style. Let's show you here. I got a box. Get that shit open. A lot of stuff I don't need, unfortunately. Collect some of these items. Bang. Alright. Oh, this architecture, is this like, I would say Middle Eastern, but almost like Egyptian? No, Middle Eastern, definitely. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I am sorry. Oh my god! Sir. I missed that call. Come over here, buddy. Thought I had him. Boop. Oops, not that I wanted. Let's give him the old thunderbolts. Judgment bolt. 5,000. Yeah, it's not bad. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. That's all done and away with. What do we call here? It's a lot of dead bodies. Oops, sorry, excuse me. Just gonna scooch by here. Excuse me, just gonna scooch.
Well, this game is rated M for murder.
Yeah. Let's get rid of these mesmers first, shall we? Excuse me, sir. Sir. Do you have a permit for that magic?
All yours,
Easy peasy. So far, I imagine there will be something not so easy and more difficult. Boink. 2,000 gil just kicking around? Damn. People just like leaving money around. Alright. This looks like a giant courtyard.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must
Alright, what are we doing here? Everybody wanna... Hey, everybody wanna talk about their lives, maybe? Guess not. Oh my goodness, hello! Where the hell did you come from?
Just fucking portaled in!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who the fuck are you? Oh, I missed it. That hurt.
Wake and win!
Let's try.
Get ready for the fucking motherfucking thunder. Oh, not as much damage I had hoped. Whoa! Fucking Zeniflare. Here comes the boom! You ready for round 2, big boy?
Fire and flame!
Oh, I'm actually out of juice. It's the first time in a long time I've just been like not prepared for this fight.
To me, flame!
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Let's try.
Sir. There you go.
The Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
No, where the city's leaders are?
Of course they'd be hiding in their little hidey holes.
You're not gonna have the regular people here.
No, they're dead. Because I remember we were
I
in
said
that.
the regular people.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna host the peasantry. No. Ooh, favor of light.
Flare breath.
Yeah, it's not great. Flare breath seems like a good idea, but because you're like having to like move around, it's like you're gonna get one-on-one. Seems like a good idea, but again, the difference between flare breath and Ramu's thunderbolt is that your stagger doesn't move, so you can like pop that in at the very last second and just be like massive damage.
Where are they?
Dead. Everyone's dead.
Dead. They're all dead. Just take some massive dabblage. Oh my goodness. Hello, friends.
These creatures.
Oh, I did not meant to do that. My bad. One of you is gonna get really fucked, and I apologize.
That wraith in particular.
Yeah, that wraith in particular. That was not the plan, but here we are. Here you. Let's go for a ride. I'm gonna take you for a ride. Oh man, you lived.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Who is number Number 2! Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's clear the field a little bit. He died before I could punch him off the ground. Ooh, hello.
Caused quite the...
So this guy. Yeah, we did hear his name.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced.
We know of him because he is the Lord Commander, right?
Yeah.
Of Waloed. We haven't met him.
And now you're here.
Only briefly in our fight with Cupca, but he never mentioned who he was.
Manners, Lord Rosfield?
See if I can grab him now. Yeah, Lord Harbard.
Harbard.
Harbard Arbor. Lord Arbor. Lord Arbor.
Unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
Yeah, everyone says that.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
I just want to fight.
I am Sleipnir of House Harbor.
Sleipnir.
And you will yield.
Alright.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
You wish to get spanked, sir? Spankings is my forte. Oh my goodness, that's a slow moves attack.
I think it curved.
Nice try.
It's tracking you.
Yeah, it's attack. Oh, fuck, that thing is a literal curveball.
Yeah, it tracks you.
Nice try.
Missed by a combo attack.
Nice try.
One, two.
Too slow.
Oh, fuck. That's annoying as all hell. Ready for the combo, bitch? Here comes the boom.
Why do you do it during your limit break?
Does it drain my limit break?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Okay, the combination could be changed a little bit.
Like if you
I don't.
judgment bolt first.
Yeah, but I don't get that 1.5 damage modifier. Fuck. Hypothetically, I could do Thunderbolt and then go into Limit Break.
Yeah.
I just do Limit Break last because I can squeeze it into the last second.
It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
Oh, you hitting on me now?
From my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
What the fuck?
The Spear of Odin. Whoa. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
Yes! Yes!
Holy
Oh, I
shit!
see now. Go.
He's still not beating hard.
Oh, bloody. And spears, one. Oh, I just realized our boy has gone Super Saiyan here.
Oh, that boy! When did that happen? Porgal's like, you need a little bit more,
Pick me up. You need a little more support.
Man, I have to break out and save Super Saiyan.
Nice try.
Come here.
One is seldom enough.
Dead man's fire.
Fuck you!
Actually, I wouldn't.
I'm out of here. Excuse me. Scooch. Just move out of here. Scooch. Off. Oh god. You are just a lot of just I don't give a fucks, aren't you? How about you just slow it down there, buddy? Just slow it down. Yeah, that 1.5 at the end of the combo. Okay, yeah, this should be fine.
Enjoying yourself?
Too slow.
Where's that one last lunge?
Too slow.
Excuse me. Oh my god, clever boy.
Too slow.
All I say.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
They're gooning it. Like those ones, is it possible to just like
I could side.
hop over?
I might be able to, yeah. Well, she shouldn't be past this combo. I think this is actually it. Yeah, we should act this.
Muthos.
He's like holding that lightning up. That should be on the side of a van, you know? That pose should be on the side of a van. And then he should be riding Torgal, but the Torgal also is like part unicorn.
My liege.
Okay, getting a little too haughty for me, alright?
Oh!
Oh, he did. Torgal's like, I eat?
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
You did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh, we're gonna see this motherfucker come back, isn't he? Ultima's just gonna repossess him, and he's gonna be like stage 3. Okay. Look at me be alive, because he should be hella dead from that. Oh, he. Barnabas.
So soon, Mythos.
Really, we're gonna dive right into this Odin battle?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Even Joshua was like, you know what? I'm gonna let Big Bro handle this one. Bye. Are we getting like really badly trounced? I feel like this is a battle you will not win situation.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Ooh.
Stop calling me Mythos. But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You're telling me we must kill your friends and your people. Got it. Checklist made.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Oh, what's he gonna do now? Oh, okay. Alright, now we're done playing. We're gonna fight now for realsies.
Try it.
Oh. Let the rage out. Oh, wow. Okay, jeez. A little emasculating, sure. It's okay, we're good. Come on. No, 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 please don't. No, 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 no. Yeah, I thought this was one of those moments where you get thoroughly trounced and then
The rest.
we gotta go through a montage.
Joshua!
Oh, she went full Shiva right away. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, I ain't playing.
You're gonna play Shiva?
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Torgo picked up the sword. Oh god, knife dog!
We get to embody Shiva? I don't think so.
Reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Don't you dare hurt Jill! Ah!
Oh god. She's fine. She's fine. She's gonna be fine, guys. She's fine. She's gonna show up on the Enterprise, and we're gonna go on adventures.
Will he be alright?
The Phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
There's a boy.
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
Oh, some nasty fucking cuts. Jeez.
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him.
Come on, next big question.
Clive. Jill didn't come back.
No!
What do you mean?
Let him finish.
I'll really strike you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
She's probably with...
Of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain.
She's captured by Barnabas, probably. That's a tool to break him.
We must pursue the Black Galleon.
There's a string of his consciousness.
I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Are we gonna go and log on this? Am I gonna be in the engine?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
I thought I'd be like the core of the ship, like what's it called? Providing like the temperance for it, like absorbing the heat.
Rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
All right, let's go
But like, rest for a moment.
It's okay, I've got Phoenix powers.
No, more like you can, keep the armor off.
No, Jill is in trouble, and I will burn the earth before I let her die. I will eradicate the world.
I'm not saying leave Jill.
Something.
I will eradicate. No, I will. No rest for the wicked. I will. No, I will eradicate the world in these leather pants. So help me, Jesus.
How are we supposed to do our duty?
Let's do a quick little double check around here. Do we have extra hunts? Seems like we do. We have the big one, and then we have a rogue chocobo called the Dread Comet. That is an awesome name for a chocobo. Also, Dion's been like stuck in a coma for a god-awful long time. Also, she's changed, and what does that mean?
Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince?
Bah.
We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest, before he vanished.
Oh,
yes.
Disappeared.
I suppose now I'll just have to ask the bard.
Yeah, she's dressed up to the nines for her little, yeah. But then Dion's just like, yeah, I'm not interested. So where the frick is Dion?
We'll see to my boils if Tyre ain't around, eh?
We'll see to my boils. Maybe she's into Tyre? No. Like maybe Dion's into Taria? Dion could go swing both ways. It was never mentioned that he was only one of one particular affliction.
He is dedicated to Sir Terrence, alright?
Yeah, I'm 90% sure Sir Terrence is hella dead. He brought down the entire fucking city. Anything else I need to go on? There are some upgrades that I can do. I'll talk to Otto and see where that takes us, and then maybe wrap it up for today, and then come back to this on Saturday. Let's see here, let's talk to good old Karen. Oh, she has something more important to say.
Let me tell you a story.
Please regale me.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price.
You're all right.
Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap.
His damn thirst trap.
He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
And so ends that little story arc, I assume?
Clive.
Okay, good.
Great lump.
Why is the gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet? He might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but she's got a good heart, and I'd far rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his fingers in the coffers. I won't hear a bad word. I won't hear a bad word said about him, though I might say a few myself. My lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now, so I'm keeping my one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of a blacksmith should ever think about doing Goots down, he'll be having words. Good old Goots.
Weighing you down.
Ooh, a rune blade. Baby, you are a sexy motherfucker. Yeah, put that in my pocket.
I'll find a better price than that.
Rune belt.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Rune crescents.
It'd better all be here.
Nothing more from here. There's a heat wave and a rook gambit, but I don't much care for that. I can, in fact, sell a bunch of stuff that I have, actually. Yeah. Alright, Calculable need gill bugs. We can sell.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Blood we can sell.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Shop coins.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Shell, empty shards. Ooh, amber.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
I reckon. A lot of extra stuff that we don't need, but I'm not gonna...
You have 1,000 pieces of Wyrite.
Yes. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to sell 690 of them, so I got an even 500. Nice. No, actually, let me just quickly do forging first to make sure I don't need an atrocious amount of Wyrite or something.
Trouble with your gear, or what's that?
Let's see. Yeah, let's do some upgrades. I think rune belts. So if we do, what's it? Rune blade upgrade.
My best work, but it'll do. You can
Any better than
Yeah, it's way better.
the one that you have?
Yeah.
My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you.
Oh, yeah, because you just bought a whole bunch of rune stuff. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was purple, so I'm like.
Oh no, it's not purple. It's reinforcing.
No, I thought they were purple, and that's why I was confused.
So let's see here. So Brightburn is 270. Anyway, let's see what the new blade looks like. Ooh, dark, very dark and sexy-like. I appreciate it immensely. A redstone we don't need to worry about. We can go to the State of the Realm. But let's have to auto now. Got a little time. I'm gonna spend the next 20 minutes just kind of setting ourselves up for Saturday. Ooh, hello. Oh, Yote.
Marquis, you seem unwell. I know His Grace has asked that I remain here with your people. But if you were to require my services, I could leave for the Free Cities at once.
That won't be needed. He's like, I want to make sure that our crown. I want to make sure that Joshua's safe and not talking to that floozy mid. Who does she think she is?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with it?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
But if you're here, who's guarding Hades?
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Like father, like daughter. Go speak with Surge's Mid's dungeon. I keep calling it a dungeon. I'm just like, is that really an accurate description of what it is? It's more like a workshop, right?
No, it's her dungeon.
It is her dungeon.
You go in there and you may not come back.
And sometimes you find people chained to things and you don't ask questions, man.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
And define what sail means. Will it sail? Yeah. Will it sail very far? No.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
She's got a little babushka doll sort of situation. Cute. What else is kicking around? Just some vials. What are these nerds?
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't be in here. If Mid caught you rifling through her research, she'd have your head, then mine for letting you.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembic gonna help us make.
The Alembic? You mean the liquor still? Like, yeah. I mean, same thing.
No word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all.
What is this? Oh.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Maybe I shouldn't ask these questions. Yeah.
When it comes to mid stuff.
Hello, George.
It's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Okay, nothing here. Corner somewhere? What else? Here? No. Oh yeah, the little doll. It's probably one of those little, yeah.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Shatters it.
Do what you must.
Do what you must.
What's this tucked inside it?
Meet it all. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recall your opus, Daughter Dearest, and now it sleeps here in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising.
What is Sid's first invention?
Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be?
Mid's first opus is the water purifier.
Perhaps Otto might know.
I think it's a water purifier. Go talk to Otto, see if he can make sense of the riddle first, and then yeah, probably the water purifier if I had to make my first bet. If I had to make a bet. Which is all the way over to the edge, but whatever.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion.
Oh.
It'd be more than what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing.
Ah, okay. That's what we didn't realize about the orchestrion.
Her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
You gotta keep yourself busy somehow.
I can see how Mid made him so happy.
It's just this like wide eye and not ambition, but kind of like that can-do attitude, you know what I mean?
I didn't break it.
Ooh, is it a radio?
I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
I didn't do it.
We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Okay, so
See?
the orchestrion needs a certain code input, and that's revealed in the rhyme.
Out of the way.
go.
Maybe just gonna fucking kick it.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Oh, maybe I lied.
Break it?
He's actually much more fine-tuned about it than most JRPG protagonists. You know what? +1 to... +1 to Clive for being a real person.
Fixed it! Sid fixed it!
Unlike the scales, I forgot a whole ass fucking piece.
Yeah! New music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me.
Or maybe a piece for her engine?
Important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Clive, don't say those things to me.
Save it for Jill, come on. I'm like, I got G's. Take it easy. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, hot in the color.
Wow, just take it easy there, Clive. Just, ooh.
Ow.
You got me walking here.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a...
Yeah, where the hell did Dion go?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Did he even say thank you, or...?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed.
Hey.
Wounds are nowhere near healed.
Oh.
Like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
No promises. Torgal. It's that Torgal in the background.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Yeah, fair assessment.
You know what? Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
Don't waste
the final piece.
The flagships.
Do-do-do-do.
I have to get back.
Torgal, what'd you do to my dog? Sorry.
A shadow looming in his path, his life hung by a thread. Yet still he clung unto the mast and bellowed.
A little pizzazz in there. All right. What are you guys talking about?
Don't know what you're talking about. The odor's what gives Chance's stew its depth. And that's what makes it superior to any old lizard livers.
Oh, please. Have you even tried the fried mortars?
He's poor. Bro's like, bro, fuck what?
Texture. It beats your beloved stew hands down on every count. Now that's a masterpiece.
Not really these guys alone. They're just gonna have to deal. What's up here? The shelves. Let's go do as much as we can. I'm gonna stop just short of the new
Need help. I know my letter.
key quest.
Is knowledge lost?
Just gonna update the tomes here.
If you've read this particular chapter before.
Clive tells Hippocrates about his adventures, so I started blasting.
I have quite the find for you today.
Yeah. Oh, Magitech?
What?
a term that appears in early histories of the fallen civilization and describes their highly advanced magical technology, of which airship is best known example. They also produce weapons of all all but indistinguishable from living beings, yet whose destructive power rivaled that of gods of legend. The early chroniclers labeled these beasts the iconoclastus, and it is from the term that icons of the present day take their moniker. Triunity of 859, the tripartite alliance formed in the year 859 between Rosaria, Dalmekia, and Sembrek. Its purpose was to oppose the independence of the free cities of Canver due to the fears that this might inspire similar independence movements somewhere else in the realm. The alliance was disbanded in 860 in light of the attack on the Phoenix Gate and the dispute over Sambrequois' culpability in the affair. Fair enough. Oh yeah, the Bank of Gilbard and the Great Lender. So the folk religion popular in the free cities of Canver. Gilbard the Golden was a legendary trader who not only introduced the concept of fiat currency to Philistia, but founded Canver's very first merchants guild. And that same guild was later entrusted with administering Philistia's common currency. They chose the name Gil in honor of the revered founding father. The faith is organized largely along the lines of commercial organization, and prayers tend to be aimed at bringing prosperity and success in business, which is like the Chinese god of money.
Please give me some money.
Give me some more money. Yeah, so that's about it. And Zemeckis, yeah.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sleipnir Harvard. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walud's armies, Sleipnir was known to many as the Constant Knight by reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his liege, bested by Clive Rosefeld after he and his master slaughtered the guild masters and Republican ministers in the Canvarian Agora. So he did. I say you he did. Mithril engines. That is it.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I learned as much as I need. Watch this then. Mithril, right. Just a little bit of weird spasming there. My bad.
What was that on the quest in the corner?
Oh,
No, there was a green one over there.
There's a quest here, yes. I'll go grab it in a hot second here. I did unlock a new thing, didn't I? Huh, whatever. Let's do something cute here. Let's say Twilight. Yeah, nice and calm. Yes, there's a couple quests all the way across here. Let me just go. Let me go grab them really quick. I also see that there's no like indicator at the Alliance report, so I think these are the only quests that are actually around. But actually, now that I'm here, yeah, these are the only two quests that are around, and then the main quest here in Canberra, I'm assuming. Yes. Go ahead and just gather this quest real quick.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Yes, I think George is now reminding us that it's bedtime.
All right, Clive.
Yes,
Blackmore told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
worried about him. And you
more smithy problems.
So, it's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought...
I'll go talk to Blackthorn.
Well...
The bro has so many fucking quirks, just like, I don't like this because the leather's too good and I don't know how to build it.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then.
I don't like this sword because it's too sharp, it makes me sad. I don't like this ring because it's too pretty and it makes me self-conscious. I don't like this guy. This guy. Alright, one more thing to do, and I think it's in Taria's medical ward. Oh, What's this gentleman? Hello.
She can't get glory to Griga.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave.
Ooh, another...
I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. Will you talk to her?
Probably.
To do anything.
Oh, thank you.
Tears of mercy.
I got euthanize.
Yeah.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia.
You wouldn't, Taya.
Oh, it's probably like opium or something, yeah.
There must be something we can do for him.
It is euthanasia.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
I just imagined Ash going, spider!
Yeah, let the man die. I can finish this right now. Just take the sword out. Just be rather violent and completely, like, unhinged rather than have to talk to spiders.
We're just gonna Walking Dead this and, like...
Just gonna give him the old boppity boopy on the head. He'll be out like a light, no problems. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and talk to the smithy. They'd probably call it for the night. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. But before I do, oh my god, you got a new dog friend!
Do you have a name, doggy? I'd call you Torgal, but that one's already taken.
It is.
Do you have a name, doggy? I'd call you Torgal.
Oh, there's a, yeah, catch up with Goots, maybe.
What is it? There's no one like our Nan.
She could be a bit grumpy, but like deep down, she's got a good old heart. Me mum and dad worked like a dog and still called me a witless, worthless waste of space. Said it so much I started believing them. But then Nan got wind of how they were treating me and she didn't like it one bit. Pulled me out a big fat purse of gold and threw it at their feet.
Your lad's worth double that.
If you lot can't see it, you hand them over to someone who can. All that shining, glittering gil, and Nan and I said I was worth more. I never have been so happy in my life.
Never look back.
Started working for Nan right then and there, and I'm gladly stayed with her till my dying day. Okay, they're not related. She literally bought the child. Awkward. I reckon the skies are enough to give anyone the collywobbles, but I'm not going to sit around hanging my head twiddling my thumb. Did enough of that back at Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon, and then that even horribler one.
No more.
From now on, I'm gonna do what you lot do and properly pull my finger out, no matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have Nan and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't you worry about me. You just stick to what you do best, saving the world. Oh, thanks, Goots.
Be seeing ya.
Yeah.
Seeing ya.
I love you, Goots. What a nice boy. All right, this guy's gonna be like, I need to find the guy who made this ring. Can you find them?
I know exactly the man who made this ring, and he brings up bad memories.
Yo, Clive. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
Actually, yes.
Maybe.
August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring he flashed was the work of...
Ooh, Zoltan. That's a reference to 7, isn't it?
The day.
I don't know.
You've never mentioned it.
Like that's Tifa's. Is it Tifa's? No. Am I thinking some of the different Z name?
Blows. The ring brought it all back. Bastards improved though. More than I thought possible.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe.
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Sultan.
Very well.
Okay, well, geez, dude.
Why don't you go and pay him a visit?
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand, keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic.
All right.
So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then?
In Dravozd, my old village.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that.
Sorry, just speeding through all this. Alright. So we have two different side quests before we return to the Ironworks. I'm gonna call it a day. Tomorrow is Friday. It'll be Joyce's day. Joyce, are you streaming that new fangled game?
Yes, Eternights.
Eternights. So look forward to that. Saturday we'll catch up and play some more Final Fantasy 16. Sunday and Monday, I realize I don't think James or Ash will be here. They might be back on Monday, but they're both in Edmonton right now at a convention. So technically, I don't think Sunday will be taken. So we'll do more Final Fantasy 16. If you like what you see here, of course, do the usual: follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and all those different channels and all those different platforms. And we will see you next time here on the Daring Player Squad channel. My name is Rashi. This has been Final Fantasy 16, and I'll see you next time. Bye.